Good morning, students. Welcome to class 6, subject mathematics, chapter number 8, decimals, and this is summary lecture. In this lecture, we will revise all the concepts that you have learned in this chapter. The places of the digits to the left of unit digits are tens, hundreds, thousands, and so on, while the places of the digit to the right of unit digits are tenth, hundredth, thousands, and so on. This you know, if we have one number, okay, so places to the left of unit digit, that is ones place digit, they are tens, hundreds, and thousands, while all the places which are on the right hand side of ones place digit, they are tenth, hundredth, and thousands. Next is, to separate these, we put a point, a small dot, after the ones digit. This point is called a decimal point. Okay? Number which are on the right hand side and the digits which are on the left hand side. To separate these two, we put a small dot between these, and that small dot is known as a decimal point. See one example. The number 23.7, this is decimal, 0.7 is read as 23.7, or we can say 23 and 7/10. It can be written as 2 multiplied by 10, because 2 is at tens place, plus 3 multiplied by 1 is at ones place, plus 7 multiplied by 1 upon 10, because 7 is at 10th place, which is equal to 2 tens, 3 ones, and 7 tenth. The place values of the digits that are on the left of the ones place digit in order are multiplied by 10, 100, 1000, and so on. Tens place digit will be multiplied by 10, 100 place digit will be multiplied by 100, and 1000 place digit will be multiplied by 1000 to find the place value. Okay, this is when we are finding the place value of left hand side digits. While the place values of the digits that are on the right of ones place digit in order are divided by 10, 100, 1000, and so on. Just opposite of that, if we are moving towards the right hand side of ones place digit, in order they are divided by 10, 100, and thousands, and so on. 10th place digit will be divided by 10, 100th place digit will be divided by 100, and 1000th place digit will be divided by 1000. In 453.27, place value of 3 is 3 multiplied by 1, that is 3, because 3 is at ones place. So to find out the place value of 3, we will multiply 3 by 1. 5 is 5 multiplied by 10, which is equal to 50, because this 5 is at tens place. Place value of 4 is 4 multiplied by 100, that is 400, because 4 is at 100 place. Now see the place value of digit to the right hand side of decimal point or ones place digit, that is 2. Place value of 2 is 2 multiply by 1 upon 10, or we can say 2 divided by 10, because this is the 10th place. So we are dividing it by 2. And what is the place value of 7? It is 7 multiplied by 1 upon 100. That is 7 upon 100. A decimal number has two parts. One part to the left of the decimal point and the other to the right of decimal point. This we all know that any decimal number has two parts. One to the left of decimal point and other to the right of decimal point. The part which is to the left of decimal point is called whole number part, and the part to the right of decimal point is called decimal part, or we can say fractional part also. For example, 763.27 or 763.27. So 763, this is on the left hand side of the decimal point. This is called a whole number part. 763 is the whole number part. And 0.27 is the decimal part. Next is to understand 10th place. Divide an object into 10 equal parts. Then one part is 1/10 of the whole, because out of 10 whole we are taking the one part. So it is 1/10 of the whole, which is written as this 1 upon 10, and it is written as 0.1 also. Now to understand the 100th, divide an object into 100 equal parts. Then one part is 1/100th of whole. Thus 1/100th equal to 1 upon 100, which is written as 0.01, because in the denominator here are two zeros. So decimal will come before two digits. Every decimal number can be represented by a point on the number line. Any number of extra zeros written at the end of a decimal number does not change its value. For example, 3.7 is same as 3.70 or 3.700, because here 10th place digit is 7 and in this number also 10th place digit is 7. Okay, and here no 100th place is there, and here also 100th place is given, but that is 0. So that's why they both are same. The decimal number having equal number of decimal places are called decimals, are called like decimals. Okay, if the decimal number of decimal places are equal, then they are called like decimals. Fractions with denominator 10, 100, 1000 are called decimal fractions. If the denominator are 10, 100 or 1000, then we called them decimal fractions. Example, 23 upon 10. This is a decimal fraction. To convert it into decimal number, count the number of zeros in the denominator and then count same number of digits in the numerator starting from the ones place digit and moving to the left and then place the decimal point. See, it is 23 upon 10. Here is 1 0. Okay, so what we will do, we will start counting same number of digits in the numerator starting from the ones place. This is the ones place. Okay, and moving towards your left hand side. So 1 0 is there. So decimal will come after one digit. Now representing decimal as fraction. When decimal is given and you have to write down it in fraction. In the denominator, after 1, write the number of zeros equal to the number of decimal places in the given number. For example, 32.7. Okay, here after decimal, one digit is there. So 327 upon 10. We will remove decimal now from the numerator. 3.54. Now again remove the decimal. After decimal here are two digits. So in the denominator we will write down with 1 2 zeros. It is 354 upon 100. 0.013. Now after decimal here are 3 digits. So in the denominator with 1 we will write down 3 zeros. It is 13 upon 100. 1000. If you will write it 013 upon 1000, that is also correct. Comparison of two decimal numbers. How we compare two decimal numbers? To compare two decimal numbers, proceed as under. There are some steps you need to follow. First, express the given decimal number as like decimals. What are like decimals? That I have told you. The decimal number having equal number of decimal places are called like decimals. Okay. So first of all, convert the decimal number as like decimals. Second is compare the whole number parts. First of all, you have to compare the whole number part. That means a part which is on the left hand side of the decimal. The decimal number having greater whole number part is greater. If the whole number parts are equal, then compare the 10th digit. Okay? And if a digit, now decimal number having greater 10th place digit, that decimal number is greater. If the 10th digits are equal, then what we will do? Then we will compare the digit at 100th place. Okay. The decimal number having greater 100th place digit is greater. And in this way we will move. Now, uses of decimal numbers in our day-to-day life. In this, we shall learn the uses of decimal numbers in real life problems concerning money, length and weight. Let's start with money. We know that 100 paise equal to rupee 1. So 1 paise equal to rupee 1 upon 100. Now 2 zeros are here in the denominator. So decimal will come before 2 digits. So whenever we have to convert paise into rupees, we will divide it by 100. Next is length or distance. Again, you have to know the relation between the two units, the unit which is given to you and the unit in which you have to convert. We know that 10 millimeter equal to 1 centimeter. So 1 millimeter equal to 1 upon 10 centimeter. So if we have to convert into centimeter and millimeter is given, then we will divide it by 10. Second is 100 centimeter equal to 1 meter. Now centimeter is given and we are going to convert it into meter. So 100 centimeter equal to 1 meter. 1 centimeter equal to 1 upon 100 meter, which is equal to 0.01 meter. 1000 meter equal to 1 kilometer. So 1 meter equal to 1 upon 1000 kilometer, which is equal to 0.001 kilometer. Now see in weight. We know that 1000 gram equal to 1 kilogram. So 1 gram equal to 1 upon 1000 kilogram. And when we convert it into decimal, it will become 0.001 kilogram. Now how we will add or subtract decimal numbers? To add or subtract decimal numbers, we will proceed as under. Write the given decimal numbers one below the other in such a way that the decimal point of one number lies exactly below the decimal point of the other number, and then add or subtract in the usual way. Okay. Decimal number के नीचे ही decimal number आना चाहिए. You have to write down in such a way. Okay, and if you are doing the subtraction, then remember a number written after from we will write down first and then we will subtract. Now see your homework. You have to do the assignment given in the form of PDF on EdQuark site that I will upload it. Okay, and you have to prepare this chapter 8 decimal for test. Now it's time for the homework solution of lecture 4. Exercise 8.5. Question number 3. Radhika mother gave her rupees 10.50 and her father gave her rupees 15.80. Find the total amount given to Radhika by the parents. Amount given by the mother rupees 10.50. Amount given by the father, it is rupees 15.80. Total amount given by the parents, we will add both because total is asked. Rupees 10.50 plus rupees 15.80, which is equal to rupees 26.30. Next is question number 6. It is Sunita travelled 15 kilometer 268 meter by bus. 7 kilometer, 7 meter by car and 500 meter on foot in order to reach her school. How far is her school from her residence? In this question, you have to write down decimal numbers very carefully when you are converting this distance in decimal. Okay. Distance traveled by bus is 15 kilometer 268 meter, which is equal to 15.268 kilometer. Now distance traveled by car, it is given 7 kilometer 7 meter. See beta, it is 7 kilometer 7 meter. So don't write down 700. It is 7.007 kilometer. Okay. Students normally commit mistake here. They write down it 7.700. No. Because when we convert 7 meter into kilometer, we will divide it by 1000. हम इसे 1000 से डिवाइड करते हैं. And when we divide any number by 1000, decimal will come before 3 place. So it is 7 is one digit. Another digit is 0 we have to write down. Another 0 we have to write it down. Now decimal will come here. So it is 7.007. Understood? Don't write it 700. So distance traveled by car is 7.007 kilometer. And distance traveled by foot is 500 meter. Now see, this is given in meter only. No kilometer is there. So divide this 500 meter by 1000. You will get 0.500 kilometer. Total distance from her residence. Total distance of school from her residence. We will add all these three and this is 22.775 or we can say 22 kilometer 775 meter. Here I have done the addition for you in rough column. Clear? Now see question number 7. Ravi purchased 5 kilogram 400 gram rice, 2 kilogram 20 gram sugar and 10 kilogram 850 gram flour. Find the total weight of his purchase. Weight of rice purchased is 5 kilogram 400 gram, which is equal to 5.400 kilogram. Now weight of sugar purchase is 2 kilogram 20 gram. Again it is 20 gram. So when you divided it by 1000, it is 0 to 0. Decimal 0 to 0. So it is 2.020 kilogram. Don't make it 200. Weight of flour is 10 kilogram 850 gram. So it is 10.850 kilogram. Total weight purchased. We will add all the three, which is equal to 18.270 kilogram. Here is the addition. After that, I have given you to do exercise 8.6. Question number 1 is simple subtraction. So you can check your solution here. I don't think so there is any need of explanation in these questions. This is the C part of question number 1. D part. It is from. A number written after from we have to write down first. So 5.206 kilometer we will write down first. And then we will subtract. Question number 2. Find the value of. In this also C and D part I have given you as a homework. See the answer. Now see as there is no digit, so you can write down here 0. Here also and here also. Now you can subtract in the usual way. $11.6. So write down here 0, 0. See beta, don't confuse that in the previous question of statement sums of addition, why we have written 0 before. Okay, before 6, and now we are writing after, because here after decimal, here decimal is given, here after decimal 10th place is 6. So we can't change the 10th place digit. 10th place digit will remain same, that is 6 only, and remaining places we have to filled by zeros. Now next I have given you, this is question number 3. Raju bought a book for rupees 35.65. He gave rupees 50 to the shopkeeper. How much money did he get back from the shopkeeper? Money given to the shopkeeper rupees 50. So how we will write down rupees 50? 50.00, as no paise is there, so we can write down 00. What is the cost of a book? Rupees 35.65. So how much money he will get back? He will get back the difference of these two. Money that Raju will get back will be the difference of these two. Okay, this line there is no need to write down. I have just written to make you understand. Hence, money that Raju will get back is rupees 50 minus rupees 35.65, which is equal to rupees 14.35. This amount he will get back. Next, question number 4. Rani had rupees 18.50. She bought one ice cream for rupees 11.75. How much money does she have now? She have now means she had total money 18 rupees 50, rupees 18 and 50 paise, and she purchased ice cream for rupees 11 and 75 paise. So what is the balance amount she has now? That means we have to subtract. Same as question number 3. The money left with Rani will be the difference of these two. Here is the subtraction. Rupees 6.75 is the answer. Question number 5. Tina had 20 meter 5 centimeter long cloth. She cuts 4 meter 50 centimeter length of cloth from this for making a curtain. How much cloth is left with her? Again we have to find out leftover cloth. That means we will subtract. So we have to convert it into decimal, because in this decimal is not given to us. Meter and centimeter is given. So total length of cloth is 20 meter 5 centimeter, which is equal to 20.05 meter. Length of cloth cut to make a curtain. It is 4 meter 50 centimeter, which is equal to 4.50 meter. The length of cloth left with her is the difference of these two. Hence, the length of the cloth left with her is 20.05 meter minus 4.50 meter, and your answer is 15.55 meter. Therefore, this much cloth is left with her. Hope you have understood this. If there is any mistake, do the correction work. Thank you.